everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this...
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This is Spencer Ware. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves and chains.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. But let's give them a little more credit than that. Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical. And that's what they did on the first play.
Now a play fake here on first down. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
From the 50 and Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On the run, it's Ware. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
Second down, here's Smith. To the sideline. Oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be third down. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Bud Dupree came out of the University of Kentucky determined to let everyone know that they play football there as well as basketball. A terrific pass rusher off the edge.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Play action. Here's Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And Santos able to take this one through. It's good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
After the main field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. All right, here comes Big Ben Roethlisberger, bringing Pittsburgh out. He'll get ready to go on offense. You look back at his wild card performance. He kind of let his two superstars, Bell and Brown, take over, but the numbers for Roethlisberger, 13 of 18, 197 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Isn't that what a good quarterback does?
It is.
A good point guard, dish it out to the guys who can finish. How about Antonio Brown get him off to a roaring start? 2 long touchdowns in his first 3 catches.
How about the boot that Big Ben was wearing after the game? Concerned?
I'm not. I think it's precautionary, and Big Ben will take that first snap in the next play of the game.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 5 yards is the tally on first down and brings up 2nd and 5. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Eric Berry's a textbook definition of ball-hawking safety. You name it, he can do it on the football field.
3rd down and 4. From the gun, down it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, when the playoffs begin, you always find out who's ready to go and who's ready to elevate their game and who the superstars are. And Antonio Brown fits that description big time. How about in 2 of his first 3 catches? Long-distance touchdowns against Miami. He was ready to go.
And remember, he's a Miami kid. He's born down there, but now fully adjusted to the cold temperatures.
Fully adjusted and truly one of the best receivers in the game.
He'll send this one in Mr. There, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll run now with Ware. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
They run again with Ware. And now the ball's out. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So a fumble on second down. They're able to maintain possession. Brings up third. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. From the gun on third down, Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. A long way to go here for the offense on third down after the penalty. 3rd and 15. So just a field goal in this first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score, and we're back to Arrowhead after this. Let's see, the defense might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll fake it. Smith. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
With it is Brown. Well, very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now let's shift our attention back to the Pittsburgh offense. They had, as we mentioned earlier, Roethlisberger, Bell, Brown all out there for the playoff win. Those guys had all had a week off, and they had mentioned, you heard this during the broadcast, they were already preparing for Miami before they knew that was definitely the opponent.
When you have that luxury of knowing you're locked into your spot in the playoffs, you can do that sort of thing. As you mentioned, they rested their big guys against Cleveland. So the week of practice against the Browns, they worked against them, but they also started to look ahead and added in periods or used certain periods to prepare for the Dolphins and maybe another opponent they thought they might get. That's just good planning by Mike Tomlin, their coach.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Rodgers. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
chain. Tell they bougie, go wait in line. That gon' bust the rhyme.